Let's go fishing! Oh my god. Oh, 50 fish! 50 fish update? Hold on. Since when can you do the 50 fish update? Dude, this is so huge for my gallery. This is still gonna be so slow. Anyway. Oh, new music. Call shot. Okay, this is Venom's music, so I guess I haven't fished since Venom came out actually. Some jam. Some Venom music. Oh, Babel. That might be jam, that might be Lucy related. Not quite sure. Anyway, Unica, true, that might be Unica related. Can rare fish. It's so weird that... Well, maybe I have to check actually, but you know how in Xrd you could just pay more money to manually get what you wanted? If you could... Basically, you got your colors from fishing, right? So, it made sense, right? You either, like, fish to get everything, or you don't care and you just get your one recolor for the character you play. New music. Solitude that asks nothing in return. That sounds like something from XX, or maybe it's from Cyberpunk actually. Anyway, it sounds like it could be like Dizzy's theme or whatever. Because you know, she uses this to catch fish when she chills in her corner or whatever. Oh my god, I can't believe we're not done. It's so... it's such a stupid system. Like, why is it that literally 90% plus of the things you get are duplicates? You only get something from guaranteed from time to time. And then the rest is just duplicates. And so you just click your button. I unironically... Yeah, I need to get like an auto-clicker to get like all the fish stuff. Because there's like 3 different categories as well. This is... Oh, am I done? I'm done. W. So I'm done with gallery and avatar. If I want room customization, I need to do this all over. Same thing for digital figure. I don't really care about either of those, right? The reason you do gallery and avatar is so you can get all the musics. Anyway. Wow. The game looks kind of cool. Let's do training first. I want to... Look at this. Wow. So, how do I go... So you change your color? But how would I change... Okay, hold on. Let me see. So 13, 16. This is the new, I guess, Edge Runner. I didn't know I got that. I don't know why I got that. How do I change his weapon? Maybe it's in settings? It couldn't be in settings, right? I don't know. But I guess, okay, so I'll do that as the thing. That's the music I got. So it was from XX, I was right. Let's get a cool music going. Let's get the... This is good. And the stage, hold on, we're about to maybe switch stage. Let's go for the new stage for fun. And how do I switch weapons? Whatever, doesn't really matter. I really like how everything looks. This is really nice. Okay, let's look at Jam's colors. The gray, whatever. This is like Baiken actually. Am I stupid? No, this is like the color all Nago players play. Classic pink color, another dark skin color. There's no like black and red. Like this is like I guess a black and red scheme, but She gets like white hair instead of like black hair or red hair. Unlucky. Unlucky. Obvious color, season 1 color, debris color, na. It's weird that I don't have 14 and 15 for season 1 characters, right? Anji. I go straight to 16 because I guess you need to buy like the anniversary pack for Guilty Gear as opposed to just buying the season DLC. Anyway. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that's kind of cool actually. I really like that. I really like that it's just... It's a lot more fluid, right? It actually looks cool. But also like, it's such a neat like callback to the story, I guess. Okay, so... You can't backdash BRC, dude! No! You can't even do like the technically not a backdash. Anyway, display settings. I believe I recently did something for a video, so I had everything turned off. Alright. So this is supposed to... Okay, this brings you far forward. That's crazy. This is like... Boom! So you stay really close. And what are you? You are +6. And this is 7 frames startup. So this is invincible to DPs. Okay, hold on. What the hell? I want my opponent to block all for now. That's actually fine. But this is like a 1 frame trap. So you can get reversal, but I guess you can also go for a super in the middle if you wanted to. You can still do this, it's good. Okay, let's look now what heavy Fujin follow-ups look like. Can you really not get anything? What does this look like? Okay, I need to tell my dude to stop blocking. So first of all, if I do a fast cancel heavy, I still get the enhanced follow-ups. But this doesn't combo. This is combo for 2k, this is combo from 2p. You really get nothing off of the low now. Overhead is soft knockdown. This is +36, which is decent. What about this? This is only +6. So once again, you'd want to get a really close slash probably. But what about the enhanced version? Oh, you get a ground bounce? Wait, does that mean you can actually combo? If I do this, I need to do... I guess you do need it to connect. Okay, but you can actually RC afterwards to combo. So now, that's how you combo. Okay. Can I tell my opponent to block first move? Only first hit. So we'll look at all the follow-ups. Oh, intense jump is like... That's actually kind of cool. That's very, very fast. And it's -3, so you can throw right after. That's like almost unreal. That's really, really cool actually. I like that. Whoa, enhanced bird? Let's look at the frame data for enhanced bird on block. +14. That's really, really good. What's the normal bird plus? 7, which is right just enough to true string into a full slash. But +14 means you can basically do it from holding back, meaning you make a lot of space, you're very safe, and then you can run in right after. It's really cool. No guard, so what can you get if I get this into the bird, this combos, and it's +17 on hit? Does it allow me to get run up close slash? Maybe not, maybe if I hold forward. Okay, that's good. Oh, but this doesn't combo very well. Wait, what? What? I can't even combo from a 5H? What am I supposed to go? Wrong button, I don't know how to do that. What am I supposed to do to get go now? Can I tap it? I can at least tap it, so I can't go for a fully charged go. So it's gonna be much, much harder to get a combo going. What about... I get a knockdown, I throw a projectile, and I do something for the projectile that hits. Would this combo into a low? Okay, this combos into a low, that's good. So this is your starter basically. You have to do something like this to get it started. But even outside of the corner, it already looks slightly difficult to achieve. It looks tough. I think you can only get this in the corner. Not sure. I'm not sure what's the exact spacing I want here. Maybe I do fully charge. But it doesn't quite come. Dude, this looks so much weaker. I lost backdash BRC too, dude. That's so sad. Losing backdash BRC, I think, is the saddest part. What about the new wall assault thing? So, on counter hit. I'm gonna do the new wall. What? So, you just get a cool looking attack, but what? And it's wall break? Does it give you a hard knockdown? Not even. So you're obviously meant to counter hit confirm into it. Can you RC it? No? What? Dude, I'm so confused because it's like I thought this was gonna be like a wild assault where after a combo or after a counter hit you use it as your starter. But here it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't look that good. It's good damage. 103 total and a hard knockdown, so you can get some cool pressure going. But it doesn't look worth it. I guess it's like, I'm really not sure when you use this. You can do it from dust. At least, like, I feel like if you just counter, if you hit confirm a close slash, wouldn't you rather do this and just go into a full combo? It looks like this actually combos without car right now. I'm not sure. But like, I feel like I'd much rather just do this. Can I do it from any move? It has to be the first move. But I'd much rather just do this and get my combo. Oh yeah, something I need to try as well. The gravity scaling off of this. Ooh, this is really bad actually. Okay, looks like from round start, you probably still get a wall break. I'm not sure. It looks like it's gonna be quite difficult to get this. Might not even be possible. The gravity scaling was really, really high. And you can't go for fully charged throw, so you have to tap it. Can you even get something like this? I think you partially charge, you try to go 2k to D or kick dust, dash, and after the dash you probably get something. Partial charge here is kind of an awkward timing, but I think you just learn it and eventually you got it. But you really do have to dash here, you can't have them fall back into you. Oh, but you can't dash, I guess? I'm not sure why. Well, I guess you can't dash if you do that. Maybe I get a slash here. Air slash might come. Doesn't look like it. Maybe I go to K. I'm really not sure how you get a wall break from here. Maybe from slightly closer you get something. Because from this range, far slash might connect. And I guess that's the range at which you start going for a wall break. But maybe you just like never do air dust. And you just do this. It feels weird. I guess it makes sense. It's a very big nerf. It's a very, very big nerf. And doesn't feel too good. Oh, this keeps them grounded too. Can you combo into anything? I guess you can kinda combo it into 2k. still do this. It looks like you can probably still do this. Timing is tough though. Oh yeah, okay, it works. You can still do this loop. It's gonna be much more important to learn it because it's basically your only overhead. Unless there's a way to combo meterless in the corner from this. Oh, maybe there is. 5k doesn't connect. There might be something with this. Two K connects as well. Okay, you can get pretty good damage. What about if they block the first move? How does it look if they block the first move? I said only first move, bruh. No close slash. No 5k. So you probably go 2k into what I did. Do 2k. Wait, but getting... If they block the first move, you actually get nothing. What? So... It's so weird. Maybe that means you have to get it from this. You have to... The only way you combo of the overhead is if the first move connects. Same thing for low, I guess. So I guess if Fujin connects, you get a pretty nice combo. Something like this. That makes sense. But that's only if they get hit by Fujin, right? If they don't, like if they make them block the first hit, I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, it doesn't. What? Oh, it does. Maybe the properties change when you late cancel, actually. Okay, that's good. That's meterless. This looks like there might not be a combo actually. I'm not sure if it's just that I need to delay it maybe. I can set my opponent to crouch, I'll guard, and see what happens if I hit it like this. This might not be possible to combo. Since I'm plus 34 though, but they ground tech so early, maybe after they bounce back up, there's a window to do something? What happens if I do close lap? Nothing. At least you can RC, so you can do this into a low and the low combos, and it leaves you very safe because it pushes you back pretty far. This is nice. This gives you a guaranteed throw into basically the same situation. Overhead gives you plus 34, which gives you a safe jump. With plus 34 you can probably do this. And you can spend meter to get an overhead, but only on the charge version. Alright, there's... I mean, it's so weird. There's gonna be so many things that I'm used to doing that no longer work. Which is a shame, right? I like doing DRC instant overhead. It's just a fun maneuver. Alright. I think I'm just gonna go send a few matches. I'm not quite sure what to think of it so far, but so far it's like, yo, clearly Anji's been nerfed, but I feel like quite a few people have been nerfed. The game just slows down a little bit. I'm just not a big fan of the new wall assault thing, just because it doesn't make much sense to ever do it, I feel. The reason being, it just doesn't have that much corner carry, it's not a hard knockdown, and you can probably, if you hit confirm the counter hit, you can probably go into a more damaging combo yourself. So maybe the strategy is just to buffer it, right? If you just, if I just hold forward, hold on, let me just make sure, because my burst input is now different too, so I need to be mindful about that. But maybe the strategy is, whenever you throw a poke, you buffer 6p or 6 dust behind it. Because if you buffer 6 dust behind it, and you connect and it's a counter hit, you automatically do the thing. And if it isn't, nothing comes out, so I think you're chilling. Anyway. Just testing the waters here, just seeing what's happening. Right, you don't get anything out of this now. Yeah, they match here. It's -3, so they win if they match. But I figured I might try to sneak in the new enhanced grab. Right, I need to do 2k here if I want to cover.
Anji wins duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
That was nice. That was nice. That felt correct for season 5. Like, that felt like the exact thing I should be going for after a low. That too. Spend 50 meter right after the low to go into a combo. And if they block, you spend 50 meter to keep your pressure going, and because it's a fast RC, you don't get meter penalty. That feels like it's correct. Obviously only after a low, right? That's unlucky. Twice this round I got thrown trying to go for a close line because I was slightly too late. That's unlucky. That was weird. I'm not sure what combo I tried to go for, but it apparently no longer exists. That's something I haven't tried, to counter hit 5H into the Fujin jump to see what follow-ups are available. Oh, damn, I missed that. So I never did the Wild Assault change this set. I'm not sure how good it would have been. I think there's a few situations where I regret not reacting fast enough, like I could have went for it. But I don't know, I didn't feel like I missed out on doing it, because it's like, it's really expensive. So yeah, here's the thing I wanted to try. Oops, I don't want to do this. I want to do counter it forced, no guard, center screen from here. So if I do this, disc still combos, that's nice. What about when you hit Fujin? Okay, both variations work. But this keeps them grounded, so I'm really not sure what the combo would be here. I guess you get a close slash. Do you get a 5H maybe? You do. It could be a good round start option as well.
Here comes Daredevil.
Okay, not quite sure what the matchup looks like, but they're doing a lot of neutral skip-ish moves that clearly look minus. I'm either punishing them or countering them. Unlucky once again. First left gets thrown. Is this combo? Not even on an airborne close slash. Good to know, but that's unfortunate. It's a hard combo to confirm. So it feels bad to not have as good a board. I'm not sure if you spend the meter here, whatever. It's gonna be good for me.
Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
You probably get a much better combo here just by going for a close slash. Once again, that's crazy, bro. So many people just strung the close slash.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
This is a combo I tried to practice earlier, but didn't look like it worked. I did wake up parry, but I still got a close slash there. Far slash afterwards. Not sure if it's because it didn't punish, or if tight enough block string beat parry. I'm not sure. So even on counter hit, wait, on counter hit this does work, but on backdash, if I do counter attack, after recovery, backdash, wait, what, her backdash doesn't put her airborne? I guess you do this, but okay, I can't have both counter hit and backdash. I need to only have backdash and see what it looks like. Yeah, this doesn't work. That's unlikely. You need to confirm this, which is kind of possible, which is very difficult. At least like these type of combos work very well still. What about airborne opponent counter hit with a 6-speed? What can I get after this? Okay, I can get this, that's nice. If 6-speed connects, I can go Fujin. Can I go Fujin half? No. So I need Fujin to connect to go for any type of off, and the gravity scales pretty heavily. Can I ever go for fully charged Fujin off? I can, but the gravity scaling is insane. Look at this. I just landed instantly. Okay, but at least it's good to know that this still works. And you probably just do this. I guess with 50 meter you get this. Does this wall break? No. Alright. So on counter hit you get this, but on normal hit you also get this. You do, which is weird. You'd expect this not to work, because that's kind of like what the mentality behind those changes was, right? Can even spend meter here to basically get corner. I guess this only works at point blank, right? You need Fujin to hit. You can't do this from a max range. Max range Nagi Hug cancel.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Maybe we could have wall broken with the final hit of Fujin and done a super right after, but this is like 2 US damage with guarantees wall break.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Okay, you get this off of far slash as well. Nice, and this combo, that's cool. Good to know.
Perfect. Duel 1. Let's rock.
It's actually crazy though damage. I don't know if it was just weird scaling here, but I really figured Parry would do a bit more. Maybe it's just guts. I didn't see anything in the patch notes about changing the damage of Parry, but oh, there was something about the first hits of supers on counter hit doing less damage, so maybe that counts, right? If I parry him, it counts as a counter hit super, which is like basically they don't want to wake up super to go with damage. Here I would have loved to go for a PRC thing, but you can't. Oh, does this combo? That would be sick if it did. I might have done super a bit too late. I did, but we didn't block. Oops. Unlucky for him. But that looked clean. Counter hit far slash into 6H, or into 2H rather. That looks good. I need to train that. I didn't think that could be a thing. I tried it, but it was almost a misinput. I wasn't necessarily going for that because it was a mix of like me not being too aware of the counter hit. If I reacted to counter hit better, I would have done this. Or I'm not even sure what I would have done. But basically, this works. And this reaches far. This reaches round start. That's insane. I'm not quite sure what you do off of this though. I guess if you have meter, you get a full conversion. I wonder if this will work. No, you can't do the wall assaulting color because this isn't spelled down here. But I could have done something like this maybe. Just a fast back down is kind of great. Can you do this off of an airborne move? That's something I hadn't tried. No, you can't.
Here comes Daredevil.
Dun, 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 dun.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I could have maybe even gone for Penta. Can I go for it? No, you can't. That feels like you really should though. That's unlucky. Shit down. Unlucky.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I'll try to kill second here. That's one of the worst. They just need to succeed. Oh, look at it.
Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, it was very fast. Very fast. Slightly too slow, but I saw it coming. I knew I was going to block that.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
The combo wouldn't have worked because I guess they changed the gravity scaling on something. So I'm lucky that he bursted because I didn't get a wall break. So lucky.
Slap.
The new deflect shield input is so weird. I kept trying to deflect shield earlier and where we get thrown. And so I had to like do a weird deflect shield just to see what the input looked like. That's why I did like a random deflect shield last time. I died here? Oh, I didn't see it. It's so scaled, which is good. Maybe there's some merit to bursting. I'm not sure. Let's get a walker. No, love it. Yeah, I just have to, okay, this is so weird. Your messages are getting automatically translated. Sorry, what the hell? They're being translated to French and it's like, I guess my YouTube is in French, but I don't know how to not make it in French. Anyway, they did. They made it so deflect shield is back plus a button plus either punch or kick plus dust. So punch plus dust or kick plus dust while holding back or, you know, down back. And they did that because now counter hit plus forward dust gives you the new replacement for wild assault, right? So that's why I kept doing these weird. I kept trying to do. I didn't remember it was a button plus dust. I was just doing this, and it obviously gives you whiff throw, but you have to do this. I mean, they simplify the input. This is okay because the problem was when doing quarter circle back, you'd sometimes miss the corner and do what I'm doing right here, which is doing like an L or a diagonal if I can get it perfectly. And doing this would give you throw whiff, which is obviously not what you're going for, especially in the middle of blocking. You're in the middle of blocking a string, and then you just whiff a throw, giving your opponent a free counter hit. So they changed the input. That part makes sense, I just forgot what it was. The one part I don't like is that I used to do kick plus dust to burst, but now kick plus dust is the deflect shield input. So to burst I have to do slash plus dust, or heavy slash plus dust. But yeah, they changed the input for simplicity's sake. If she doesn't uninstall right here, like, she's fucked. Because of the new changes. Now she has 0 meter. Okay, no, she brought it back like crazy. This actually wasn't too bad. Because the key grab still builds so much meter that maybe, you know, maybe I overreacted to those nerfs. I saw the nerfs and I was like, I guess like you just always die. But starting at 25% is very rough, I feel. I tried to do Charge Fusion, but nothing came out. I'm not sure why. I guess it was okay, but like still, Charge Fusion would have beaten Deflect Shield, so I'm kind of disappointed it didn't work. But you know, it's better than, I guess, Charge Fusion. Unlucky that I don't get a save from here. I guess Abba's 2S is so good. I'm fine against this. That's fine. She's almost running out. Direction for 60. Now I can just let her run out and punish, right? Yeah. Yeah, so if you just run out of meter, it's like Nagaryuki, you just die. So Like I said, like, I don't know, that feels so rough for ABBA. You have to uninstall always. If I ever burst, you know, you could always burst as the opponent to force ABBA, sorry, to uninstall manually. Oh my goodness, I did not expect the word to hit there. That's really unlucky for them. Oh, we both did a parry reload. Is Danzai that multi-hit move she just did? Because I forget the name. Like that's multi-hit. That's like DP motion in Chelsea Age. Yeah, it looks like it still does. Dude, I have to I have to figure out how to remove the YouTube auto-translating your messages. I don't know how to do that, but it's like I have to translate it back to English in my head. Oh, I could have gone for a super here if I reacted fast enough, but it wasn't good. Does this combo? I'm glad this combos. This is a really cool combo. Counter hit, sweep into Fujin. I'm glad this still combos despite the gravity changes. Alright, let's see how I do this. I need to, I don't know, YouTube auto translating chat messages disable. Live chat translation? Is that a setting? Settings. I'm gonna make this shit full screen. Bro, I legit don't see it. What the hell? My chat is auto translating. I bro, people are stupid, people are not helping me, people, I got the Reddit thread and then the top comment was like, well, literally the menu you're looking at tells you how to translate it. Yeah, but I don't have that menu in front of me, like this guy has it, but I don't. Gear icon on desktop and toggle off live chat translation. I can't find a gear, dude. Gear? No, that's not it. I gave up. Can't do that against Anji. Okay, good luck. Oh my god, he burst. Because I messed up the Kara and got the combo first. Let's go for the new throw thing. That's very powerful. I guess like because you go for charge, there's a large window to interrupt, so you have to be ready for it. Oh, nothing came out. Unlucky. They got me. They spent a bit of meter to do that. I could play jam after this. But, I don't know, I just, it's, you know, it's new patch, there's a bunch of shit to do, right? And I felt like just playing a few games, you know, just so I don't tilt. Oh, that's true, I did say you could probably do that to jump over, or to deal with people jumping over it with that. And it applies shock states. Ooh, this catches backdash, this is really cool that you still get a 5k when you catch a backdash. Okay, still applies shock states, so you can even jump over it really. I guess you can jump and then backdash in the air to bait out something. Because if I jump and then backdash, they win. Alright, we'll finish the set against this guy, and then yeah. Yeah, I'm down to try jam actually. GG replay channel is literally empty besides 1 or 2 jam matches. That's crazy. But the thing about these type of channels is that they're very nitpicky with who they play with. They're not gonna share any jam match. They're gonna share like a top player, whoever you want. Maybe what's his name? Maybe Lord Knight, right? They're gonna wait for Lord Knight to have a match, and so they can say high level replay. That's unlucky that they didn't combo into the bird. I got lucky there. I guess it cancels out. Where that goes? This doesn't combo anymore. Yeah, that's what I mean. If I bait it out, nothing happens. That's unlucky. I pressed punch and it didn't come out. Probably because it was during the spray FC slowdown. Still got him to spend burst, but it would have been good to win the round while having spent burst. Alright, nice. Throw. We take those. We have a high guts. Oh, but I didn't get my Fujin! That's unlucky. I think I'll be fine. Oh no, I'm not fine actually. That's quite unfortunate, because that was gonna probably kill him. Alright, he doesn't burst. I think it would have been a good burst overall, because it's like you give yourself basically a 50-50 to win the round, now you guarantee your loss. Effort attack, slightly too late, but I expected a throw to go. That's unlucky. That was a good secret weapon though. Alright, he got me. I did for Fujin low, but his move was faster. Was this game 2? I actually forgot. Yeah, it is game 2 only. I feel like we've been fighting this guy for a while. That's unlucky. That barely whiffed him. I should have expected that to come since he had 50 minutes. No, nothing came out. I could have backdashed, but nothing came out. That's lucky. I need to try to actually see if you can still sweep under Hyper that round. Yeah, big OTG damage here, that's crazy. I was gonna say not quite entertainer to super, but I exactly wall broke on the final hit, so I do get a super. Very lucky. Oof, good backdash by me. Oh my goodness, I was scared. But I was ready. I had an HP lead. I played it safe, played it slow. I ended up having to play for a 50-50 because, you know, strike throw, whatever. But I like my chances. Anyway. Yeah. Let's try ABBA and yo, it's so weird. To disable YouTube auto-translated chat message, click on the live chat settings gear icon. But there is no gear icon. There's no gear icon. There's reactions, pop out window. How do I say, like, how do I change the language of YouTube? Okay, I could click my profile picture and then what? And then there should be like a language tab. Ah, I see. Display language. Now I clicked it and it doesn't do anything. I guess it's trying to load so many languages. I have no idea what oh my god, I put it in like German or something. I put it in Dutch. Hold on, where's English? English US. Alright. So now your messages are still in French. What if I refresh the page? Your messages are still in French. Huh. Wait, so were you typing in French this entire time and I thought it was being translated, but actually you're typing in French? Or is it just because they're old chat messages? Whatever. It's weird. It's weird. But let's try jam. What? I just realized I saw what the fuck? I saw that Twitch message and I was like, okay, there's another fucking spammer in my chat. And then I'm like, wait, why is the spammer called Joachim? That's crazy. Oh my god, I just realized. What the fuck? I read the message and I was like, alright, my only viewers are bots. That's crazy. Alright. Alright, let's see what this is about. So this is close slash and far slash. Damn, I saw that move in the showcase and I was like, that's her kick. That's her kick. Does this mean her kick is a low? Block, no guard, guard switching disable. It is, that kick's a low. So you get that like that kind of Kai kick, I guess. Let's just put different lash into it. I don't want her back dashing. So you get, this is the kick version. Hit one for slash. Which one is the slash version? This is it, right? And heavy. This is heavy. Is this a DP or is it a forward? It's a curse or a forward? I swear this used to be a DP. But I guess that makes it easier to Tiger Knee, right? Oh my goodness, what the fuck? What is that damage? I just install and I do close slash Tiger Knee kick? Does it even, it's... Do I even need to Tiger Knee it? Can I just do Crow Slash this? You don't even need to Tiger Knee. But there might be merit to doing it in the air, actually. Is it better in the air, somehow? It looks like you might be able to combo here, like you land so much faster. What if it's upgraded? But it's wall breaks. I don't want it to wall break. Or not yet, at least. Let's do this, so I can kind of increase the distance a little. You get an OTG, if you don't get combo. What's the input to upgrade all of them? Oh, you just hold. If you have... Like, if you hold this, I feel like just getting a 6B is so powerful. I'm gonna go in her combo trials actually to see what's up. In missions. Just to get an idea of her combo. But then maybe we can even like go in the combo sharing system. Although, you know, it's only been out for what? A few hours? I think it got out this one. Alright, buddy. Play sample. No, not play sample. I don't want... I'd like to be like in free play. And then another one, and then... And then you wall break with this. So it's just cool slash, far slash, heavy slash, into this. And then you RC this. But it's a bad combo, because it's just... Normal, special move, RC. Like, duh. Everyone can do that. Let's go in... Combo Search. No. No. Wait, is this my combo? Okay, no, it isn't. These are my combo. Wait. Ambiguous cross-up, overhead attack, Roman cancel. Combo 50%, wall break for intermediate, difficult. 50% gauge, overhead attack, start, ambiguous cross-up for experts. Wait, I want to see this. What was this combo? Wait, this is gonna be an old patch too. Let me practice in free mode. Oh my god, I can BRC overhead! I can BRC overhead! Wait, I'm out of meter now. I can BRC overhead. So, down throw, Jutsu, this, and then... Wait, hold on, what? Oh, I remember what this was. This was this. But the combo goes so far off screen, I'm not sure if we even see. But this is basically this, and then you fall into Ko. I'm not sure. I guess I'm supposed to go the other way for the wall of the break, right? But I guess that's the combo. That's just a long combo from a jump after Shitsu. Okay, that was a combo. Yeah, they did remove instant BRC overhead because backdash is invincible, and they don't want people doing backdash into BRC on defense, and so consequently, you lose backdash BRC overhead. It's like, it's sad. Like, I think it was a cool part of the game. But it's, you know, you could say it's like a necessary evil just because player character gem. Just because you backdash BRC on wake up was too strong. Backdash is already invul, so it beats everything, and then you BRC on top of it, it makes you invincible for 50 meter. But then you're forced to block if you take a melee, but still, it's like way too powerful. You get out of basically everything. So how is this combo 130k, but this one is 300k? Like there's no way we have 200,000 combos in between these guys. Let's look at movement, flashy combo, tricks for fun. No, not Roman cancel, because if there's a Roman cancel, your combo's bad actually. Let's look at this one. 6 plays. This guy is playing, like this guy has his avatar as Bridget, so you already know it's gonna be a good combo. Psych! You already know the combo's gonna be poop. So you started this, and you do. Oh, and you immediately follow up with this. What? Okay, I guess that works. I'm not sure if I'm missing a move here, like on 2H. Maybe I'm supposed to hit it twice. Let's look at the replay. Let's look at what they do. Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. I got the timing down. I'm not quite sure. Oh, because I did quarter circle forward. I'm supposed to do this. And then consecutive hits. Because you wanted to hit twice, so you just need a clean hit basically. Okay, that's it. That's an actual good combo. Close slash starter, no meter spent, and basically the idea is that after this you get 2k, right? Is it only when you combo? So it's after you launch them you get 2k. So if you hit a 6H or hit a 2H, you can do 2H and catch them with 2k, which leads into 6H, 6H. What about when you're not installed? How much damage does this do? That's still good. It still wall breaks. Does it wall break from exactly mid-screen? It does. Dude, that's actually very good. That's kind of crazy. So that makes sense. If you hit a close slash, you want to go close slash 6H. That's a good core for combos. Because you pick up like with this afterwards. Could I get a meter before wall breaking? Probably not actually. This is too slow to move. Alright, alright. I fuck with it. I fuck with this combo. P start wall break for beginner? Who cares, dude? I don't know which one I just did actually. Am I stupid? They're both on the same map. They're both 100% gauge. Wait, this one must be different because the other one was 0% gauge. This is 100% gauge. But I actually don't remember which one I did. Hit Kobu off the overhead, by the way. I'll see, I'll have to try that out. No, this is the one I just did. Fuck. So, you're talking about this one, right? Can you combo off of normal overhead, or is it only enhanced overhead? It looks like it's only enhanced. What? Are you talking about just her weird, like, or a weird jump off button. I forgot which one it is. Am I stupid? Okay, I have to go back in training. I don't care about combos anymore. I got a base for combo. Now I just have to go back in training. And I have to look at the move list. Because I haven't looked at the move list yet. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what I can do off of her overhead, but I'm gonna first look at the move list because I want to make sure I'm doing the right overhead because there might be more than one. Alright, so 6B, 6K. What is 6K? Okay, it's like Chun-Li 6K. I didn't know you had that. It works well in combos, so it's fast startup. Okay, sure. And then you have 6H. Then you have the follow-up to 6H when you do a second one. That makes sense. So this one is the kick. This one is the overhead. So I'm gonna see how you combo for that. And this is what I just did, where you go launch them with 2H, do this while they're airborne, and then catch them with 2K. This is the dash. And then you do break or you do heavy. Heavy is a punch, right? Yes, a punch. This is... This might be what I was thinking of, right? This is her jump into any normal in the air. This makes sense that you can combo off of them. And this is parry. And then punch after parry is counter. And then super, and then super. So, if I just do this, like I can probably get any button. Am I stupid? Okay, looks like heavy is probably the best cross-up button. And her kick hits cross-up pretty nicely. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't because I'm already crossing up. So clearly heavy is the option to cross-up. And it looks like it might not be possible to get the same combo I was going for because of gravity scaling. I'll have to check. If I just do it from this. Yeah, it doesn't look like you get 2K here. Just because the gravity scaling is slightly higher. So you really need to do this on the ground for this to work. The fire overhead. Alright, so it is the fire overhead. I'm gonna see what the fire overhead looks like. But okay, it's good to know that after a cross-up, if I were to like do a block string, like I'm not gonna put my opponent to block just because I'm lazy, but I do a block string, I do this to cross-up, the combo I just practiced no longer works. Just because this into an overhead into close slash has slightly too high gravity scaling to combo into a kick here. Alright, so this apparently combos. How would I combo off this? Oh, when you cross up, it hits later. So if you stay same side, you get nothing. But if you cross up, you hit like on the later half. So you have to walk forward like 1 step, 2 step, I guess. 3 step, you have to do like at this range. But then I can't do the move because I'm stupid. So you actually, it has to be point blank. So if you're point blank, you can do this and it cross up and now you combo. Can I do the same combo I just did? No, but maybe there's a variation where I just go like this. I get far slash here, I don't want far slash. Is this special cancel? Can I do this into the other special move? What if I have install? Can I do this into the other one? What if I have install on the heavy? What if I have install on all 3? I swear you used to be able to cancel them into each other. Whatever. Alright, so if you're point blank, because this crosses up, you hit on the later half, but you can't do it while running. If you do it while running, you go way too far. So if you do it while running, you have to be at about this range, I guess. Like here. I'm trying to hit it as late as I can when not crossing up by like delaying the move by jumping very high. And it looks like you have to cross up to hit late. Like as late as I want to hit it, like this barely whiffs. So I can't really hit later than that. It only connects when you vacuum them towards you could say. I'm not sure what the combo would be. Because the thing I just practiced here doesn't work. Once again, you can't get 2k. So, I guess you would do... Maybe just... Can you do this into 6H? No. So you just do this, whatever. So you cross up, 1, 2, 3, super. Or it actually doesn't even connect. Oh, but you get quite a bit of time to run forward, actually. You get a big run forward. Maybe punch connects. Or maybe I just do this. That looks good. That's weird. If I do run forward into a button and then do it, I carry a lot of my momentum with me. If I stop, I have almost no momentum. But basically, if I were to be close enough to hit 5k, I could Kara it and cross up like this. That looks very strong. Because if you don't Kara, it's not cross up, so it's actually a very good 50-50. It's not quite a 50-50 because they could react to it. But once again, with close slash it's always crossing up. But with kick, it only crosses up if I do the Kara. And it's kind of hard to tell. Okay, it is special cancelable. I thought it was not special cancelable for a sec. Can you cancel this into a super? Doesn't look like you can. Do you have any cool airborne combos? not sure how do you do this. The stocks, that's true. But if you do this super, you... That's right. You get all 3 charges. I forgot to look, what does this look like when charged too? It's just faster? Wait, it's faster, but the cross-up no longer combos. Wait, it does, but once again, only when you hit it late, so you have to change the spacing? That's weird. That's weird. So depending on the spacing, sometimes point blank cross up is enough to pick them up, but with the install version, point blank cross up hits too early, so it's the same hitbox as in a not cross up. So maybe you need to tiger knee it. Though if you tiger knee it, you whiff. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. And it puts you -4. What if you super jump tiger knee? I'm not even sure how to do that. I guess you can super jump tiger knee. But I legit don't know how to do that. It's basically, it's like a half circle. It's not even a tiger knee at this point. It's like this. I'm not even sure how I did it. That's weird. When you're installed, the cross up is different. So maybe now when I'm installed, I can do close slash button. That doesn't work. Maybe close slash Kara button. Okay, that works. That's good. So when you're installed at point blank, you can do close slash Kara it to go very far, and it's enough. What if I have 0 death momentum? Too late. So I have to run forward and use my momentum to do the cross up. Because you carry your momentum quite long. It's weird because after close slash, obviously you carry 0 momentum, you're standing still. But you carry momentum for the special move. And because it launches them in the air, maybe here it's a good opportunity to go into an airborne combo. Alright. Alright, let's do a few games for fun. And then it's gonna be it for now. Obviously, if I'd want to keep playing, I'd have to spend a lot more time on ABBA. Not ABBA, sorry. On Jam. But for now, we're just gonna play for fun. And actually, let's change our music too. And let's change the stage. Let's change everything. And now the stage. There we go. like just what I want to do. Just want to get a sweep, do this, and then kill them in one move with this. That's so much damage. Compared to this, like this isn't too much damage, and it's obviously doesn't wall break. But it's a cross-up button that can be useful. It's difficult to get 2p 6p too, because you don't want to accidentally get 2p parry. You can't roll your fingers into a quarter circle. You have to deliberately break the inputs into two.
Here comes Daredevil.
We're starting in Diamond? That's kind of fucked up. Alright, we'll see. Maybe this Eno sucks. Maybe we'll have an edge by playing a character they don't know how to play against. What's more likely to happen is that they know combos and I don't know combos. That determines the outcome of the game. Kind of have crazy run speed. Unlucky. Alright, we're figuring it out. First time in the game. You know, kind of a rough matchup to start because it's so unconventional. We'll figure it out. I'm not quite sure what's the special I'm supposed to do when I want to just end my block string and be safe. All three options seems like they're unsafe. And the overhead is clearly unsafe, the sweep is clearly unsafe, and then the move that deals heavy damage, like, that's clearly not an ender you want to throw in your opponent's face either. So I'm not sure what super I want to go for, or what special I want to go for that.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I keep not bursting because of the changes to the burst input, which is unfortunate. I want to burst. Okay, big hit confirm. Unlucky, I tried to do something. Maybe I should do that. I should do the step back move into a dash and do whatever. Doesn't matter against Eno because her 2S is too strong at mouse slash moves. You have to try it. Have to try it. Fearless Lake, that move like minus 1 million. So I really don't know how you end your block string. Because once again, overhead is unsafe. Sweep is unsafe. Maybe sweep is safe actually. Seeing a lot of people just end in the low though. It's plus with the charge version, 0 on normal. I have to try that. If I say guard. No. Minus 4. Minus 3. Maybe if I space it perfectly it's 0. But it's minus. At least it's not punishable. Wait, plus 2. 1. Minus 4. It's so weird. What if I do it with dash momentum? Minus 4. Minus 2. Okay, well at least it's safe. And then when I'm in install, plus 6. Alright, that makes sense. I can end with the low. Either I get my turn back, or I'm safe. But I always lose my turn. No matter what, I lose my turn. That's kind of unfortunate. You don't want to just lose your turn for free. So I guess you do close slash, and then you do stagger pressure, and then you go strike throw. Maybe that's what I do. I can also use my 2k for moving OT. I thought I had that 60, not quite. Changes the charge move being so much faster is kind of crazy. Maybe being able to do S Totsugeki into itself forever, that's kind of crazy.
Duel 1.
Bro, no way. Dude, I got a parry, but the follow-up didn't come out. That's so unlucky. I keep reversing the inputs in my head too, because I'm swapping between left and right so often. I haven't internalized that it's even a quarter circle forward or quarter circle back, depending on the move. So sometimes I just try to do this, but I end up doing quarter circle back and I get this.
Here comes Daredevil. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Bro.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Okay, now they fucked up. Okay, good. Damn, that's crazy. From that rage, I feel like nothing happened. I think I misinput my super because I did super with slash, maybe? I tried to whiff punish with super because it would have killed. But I think I did slash instead of heavy slash.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Damn, I blocked for like 1 frame because they delayed it so much I stopped blocking high.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
It's just so tough to get in, because with a character like Geo, for example, I can do the same thing I'm doing right now, but I carry so much momentum with my dash, and I'm poking with my kick instead of with my slash, so I can actually dash up and press a button. Here, if I try to do dash up slash, I actually don't get any distance, so it's very hard to actually poke. Maybe 2S, maybe you're supposed to control a bit of space with 2S. But like you can't use a special to approach. Except for maybe this. But maybe I'm supposed to do this. What's the frame rate on this? +8. I guess I do this. Maybe I end my block string like this too. But wait, I point blank, it's -8. I thought it was just +8. Am I stupid? It's -8. This sucks actually. What's the frame rate on the overhead on block? Wait, what? It's only -1. What the fuck? What if it crosses up? If it crosses up, you're plus? Why wouldn't you just always do this? I guess there's a big gap, but like, what the hell? The overhead is plus.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, that was kind of sick. Right, we move. Forgot. I just did something. I just spent 100 meter and it's probably not gonna kill. Okay, with Wallbreak it kills. That's good.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
That was toxic. I'm kind of figuring it out. I'm kind of getting my moves down. I'm kind of doing the right buttons.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's so toxic. Whatever. I think this wall breaks too. Less damage though, because it's a counter hit super. That's the first hit of a combo. So this is the less damage variation. No save jump. Good to know, I guess. Am I gonna punish this? Or else it's gonna win. I guess I'm not. Nice, I did the combo I learned. Alright, I can beat floor 7 players. That's a start. But honestly I'm kind of feeling it. Like, once you get in close range, you just play so fast, actually. Like, you just do 2 buttons into a special, which is kind of unusual. Usually you want to kind of stagger your shit. But now you just, I guess you can always stagger if you want, right? Well, how much does this leave me? Her close slash is +3. So this is a pretty good frame trap, where you can do some cool stuff. I guess you're right, but that's what these close range characters do, right? You either get a lot of damage or you lose your turn. But that's how the game is supposed to work. And that's especially like the mentality they had this patch. They made every option after RC slightly less overwhelming, so that you spend resources on your offense to keep your offense going or get better combos, but at some point your turn ends, and when your turn ends you start blocking. And I guess the only thing she doesn't have going for her is she doesn't have a DP. But you still have an invincible super, so I guess that's okay. This gives you a really easy hit confirm too. If I do this, I'm -1. And then I can challenge with this because it's a fast move. And then I can immediately cancel it into 6k. 5k, 6k. And because it's triple hit, it gives me a large window to hit confirm. And if I hit confirm, I go 2, 3, 6k. And I think it works out nicely. If I remember to do it, it could be pretty cool.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
No way, bro. I'm just supering because you did something stupid on wake up, so I'm doing stupid on wake up. Yeah, I did say earlier, no save jump. It's really rough to not have a save jump with a character like that. Or maybe the save jump is just not with heavy, actually. His next hit kills no matter what. Once again, I just did the wrong burst input.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Double overhead, wasn't ready. But that was actually close.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Bro, once again, like come on. You're not trying to throw tech. If you were trying to throw tech, you'd delay it. You just do meaty throw because you think I'm gonna throw, but I mess up my close flash because I don't know the defend. But no. Unlucky. Oh, didn't see my rank. I guess we'll see it at the beginning of the next game. I guess you end your bluffing like that, always. It's -8, but it puts you at a pretty good distance, and then you can probably buffer something like this, so if you connect and you whip punish, you get a pretty good combo. And you can delay your landing with that too, it's actually pretty good. But not with kick, you cannot. It's just weird because I've done it before the movement. What's the friend data if I do it from so high? -6, that's actually pretty good. -5. I can probably make it -4 if I'm good enough. Okay, we're gold.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, bro, we're fighting people who don't block now. That's kind of like. At least it's giving me time to kind of figure out my shit.
Let's rock.
That's legal. I guess there's a gap between close F and 2H. But that's why you wouldn't want to do it on the corner. No way, you don't have time to throw there. That's crazy. It's counter hit my throw. That's insane. Maybe throw whiffed, but there's no way it whiffed. Can I cancel it to a bit? Wrong move. I needed to do front circle forward, not back. Yeah, that just kills. Unlucky.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Nope, I tried to do 2K, but that didn't come out correctly. Once again, try to do 2K to 6H, but that gives me 236K, I don't know how.
Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's not good. Maybe I should have done the P super. If I was better, that's for sure what I'm gonna do, just to get my stacks, sorry. Not my install, my instack. My stacks. Is that a perfect? No, not quite. I guess I took some chip.
Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
寝てる場合じゃないよ。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Dude, this thing does not look good. No way. What? No way they whip super like that and I can't finish. Yo, I lost half my health at the round start just because I had 200 ping and they just did something stupid that was unreactable. Well, maybe I could have reacted, like, yeah, with 200 ping I can't. That's crazy. Really like their shit, which is fine on the wake up, but last time they just did it from me running up into a button, which is kind of crazy. But you know, it is what it is.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
even doing anything. Just kept him simple.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I'm not sure if my burst comes out. Dude, with 200 ping, like the rollback on these jumps is so crazy. It's so hard to react to the double jump. You try to anti-air the first jump because nothing happens, and then they snap back into the air.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. I'm not sure why that didn't come this time. Bruh. Jump throw rift. Because I crossed up, I'm not sure why it was. I feel like it should work in both directions. Unlucky. I think I'm playing okay. Like for a first time playing a character, it's fine. The main gap is like, my combos just don't do enough damage, so I win more interactions, but then I still lose. I also win more interactions, but keep my turn for less time, just because it's harder to know what I'm supposed to do to stick, you know? Like one time I did this, but after this, for some reason, the final move just didn't connect. I'm not sure what caused that, but that causes me to lose my turn, right? I guess that's the screen distance. You have to be near the corner. And I could have killed, I could have gone a wall break. I think I won the round regardless, right? I think if I just do this, I wall break. Probably from anywhere. Not even from full screen, so You can only do that variation in the corner unless you have a stack on your kick. That's something I need to do more, just to gain a stack after a combo, I think. Alright, we'll finish with this jam 1v1, jam mirror,
Duel 1.
and then we're gonna call it. Do they have glasses? That's kind of crazy. I get punished up with your -8. I guess run up close slash is slightly too slow, but still it's crazy that run up close slash was slower than just far slash. Because far slash still has quite a bit of startup.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, I like that. I gain a stack at the end of this combo, and now next time I do it, I can go for a big punish. Right here. Oh, I missed it. That's not lucky. And they're gonna get a wall break from this distance. That would have been cool. Yeah, I considered doing that. The flip. I could wait. Hold on. Alright, we get it. What? That's crazy. Yeah, I considered doing that. But it's still -8 even if we don't do anything. Oh, what? I don't get a wall break because of how slow the move is. That was sick. 2k straight into the super.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
What? That was the throw startup? I would have never reacted to that. That looked like a close slash or just a P or anything. If I would have known, I would have backdashed there. I had a good thing going because I got my first combo, I got my install, and then the next one was gonna hurt quite a bit. I'm gonna do the same thing right here. I don't know how I got 6k, but we'll take it. I tried to do 2k into the big kick, but I got 6k. That's unlucky. Okay, I really like command normal here. I really like that. Command normal into throw, that felt good. I thought about doing it, I went for it. They did the same thing on me earlier. I felt it. That made sense. So, I'm just gonna go back in training for like 1 second to like kind of overview everything. But that's gonna be it for me for now. So, B&B close slash starter is close slash 2H, 236H, 2K 6H 6H. And then afterwards, if we're at mid screen exactly, or round start exactly, you could say, you can go into 236K, and this wall slumps. And then you can't wall break. I'm not sure. I don't think you can because the wall. This move is so high recovery that I just tried to wall break with punch and I couldn't. Right? I don't think there's anything that could wall break. But if you have a stack, it wall breaks. So I think the plan is after 2k 6h 6h, you gain a stack, and then the next time after you have a stack, hit the same thing. Obviously, you can't get quarter circle forward here. You have to make sure you get 2-6 and not 2-3-6. And then you do this with a stack on the second time. So from here, first combo, you do this. And then you run up, get a hit. Second combo, you do this. Then you do 214 on the second combo. That's nice. Other than that, when they're blocking, doing this is okay. It's minus 18, which is really risky, but you're mixing up random stuff, going for an overhead, frame trapping, far slash, going for a frame trap, far slash, and then at some point you just go for this and you try to go for it. It's very tough because minus 18. Doing this is minus 4. So like, doing this I feel like is always better. If your plan is to go for a throw, I feel like you'd always just go for this instead. Something I hadn't done too much is kick into the overhead, but it's so awkward because you carry so much momentum. Here, let's say I'm not moving. I'm not moving, and I do a normal move, no Kara. I'm same side. Not moving. Normal move with a Kara, I cross up. But if I run up, just doing a normal move is enough to cross up. And if I run up with a Kara, I go so far that I whiff. So it's very dependent on your momentum. Meaning, off of like a far slash, you could already sometimes get far slash inside or far slash cross up just because of the momentum you carried. So that part's awkward. There's so much momentum carrying. Like, it's gonna be so hard to say like, what do you want to do? Do you want to run up and set like FD for 1 frame and then do your thing, right? And then you cancel all your momentum. Do you even cancel the momentum when you FD? You're supposed to. If I do like this, I don't cross up. And if I do like this, let's try to get a landmark where it would be cross up. Like this goes clearly very far. So if I do this, but with an FD right before. I do this FD for a circle. It still crosses up. You can't stall enough momentum. Even when you FD, which is supposed to completely alter your movement, you still slide. Look, I'm sliding during my FD. I FD and I still slide forward. So yeah, going for a cross up is very dependent on if you do run up button or just button into another button because you're doing stagger pressure. If you're doing stagger pressure with small dashes in between, then going for a Kara can be quite useful. But if you're just doing run up button, you already cross up. So it's almost impossible not to cross up if you run up. I guess the only way to not cross up would be to delay the button significantly. But even there, like I'm delaying it so much and I still cross up. I got so far there. The difference between this and run up kick is crazy. You whiff if you go run up kick. That's really crazy. But you can still space your kick for it to connect and cross up normally. Other than that, after a cross up, the gravity scaling is much different. So you can't go for the normal BNB I go for because kick doesn't connect here. So you probably... what? Maybe you do... just this, 87 damage off of a cross up, that's okay. And it gives you a bunch of space. 87 damage, I'm not sure what changed. Off of not a cross up? How plus are you? Plus 57. So if you don't OTG then, you're still plus 6 after you install. So cross up hit on the non-cross up side gives you a nice opportunity to install if you just take the knockdown. And on the cross up it's plus 73. It's a shame that this doesn't connect. I feel like it'd be a good combo if it did. I'm not sure what the combo would be then. Anyway. Alright. Jump's pretty cool. Season 5 so far is pretty cool. I'm still sad to see Backdash BRC gone because it was a fun tech. It was difficult, it was rewarding, it was fun. But it's gone. It's gone as a necessary evil for just Backdash BRC, not as an overhead, but as a wake-up option needing to go. Other than that, I think I'm gonna try to climb the ladder. I think it's fun. And we'll see, because they added new ranks. They added basically when you reach Masters or Vanquisher, whatever you want to call it, there's subdivisions within Master, which could be cool to go for. But yeah, I think that's it for me right now. Had some fun, played for a few hours, but I'm gonna get going for now. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys those who came by, and I'll see you guys next time then. Maybe in a tournament, maybe just playing something else. Anyway, bye bye guys.